Welcome to RTI Music and our first short tutorial on getting started. In this lesson, we're going to make sure you are completely up to date with all the necessary software and firmware updates. Make sure these steps are completed before operating your MS3. Step 1. Update XP processor and all RTI controller firmware. Be sure all firmware is updated for your processors, handheld controllers, and keypads before continuing on. This is a critical step in the process, so be sure to complete all firmware updates in advance before testing your MS3. Step 2. Update Apex to version 10.13. If you're not sure what version your software is, go to the Help menu and click About. Here you'll see the version firmware for Apex. Be sure to update ID9 to version 9.20 if you're using Integration Designer 9. Step 3. Access RTI Music Configurator in the Start menu of the PC. Select the Start menu. You can find the RTI Music Configuration app under R. Make sure you have the RTI Music Configuration and launch it. Once it launches, select your server and continue on. Step 4. We're going to check the connectivity status in this step. Select Manage, then Network. Select the connectivity tag, and then select Check Connectivity. Make sure the communication with the update server is successful before continuing on. Step 5. In this step, we're going to update the unit's firmware. Select Action, then select Check for Updates. The unit will check for any necessary updates. If there is a firmware update, make sure it updates in entirety before continuing on. Once it's done, continue on to the next step. Step 6. In this step, we're going to view and update the license. Select Utilities, then select View License. Select Refresh from Internet and wait for the update to complete. This may take a couple of minutes. After the update is complete, be sure the manufacturer says RTI and the software version says 29.9.6.0 or greater. After that's verified, continue on. If that information doesn't match, please contact our tech support team before continuing on. Step 7. You've completed the first 6 steps successfully, and now you're ready to reboot your MS3. Select Action, then select Reboot. Then select Reboot Now. Give your player a few minutes to completely reboot, making sure that it connects once it's finished. Be sure to reboot your unit before continuing on or before using your MS3 after you've finished the first 6 steps. Step 8. Update your RTI panel apps. If you're using iOS or Android RTI panel apps, be sure to update both of them in their respective stores where they reside. Once updated, and once your processor is updated, as well as all steps we've previously went over, you can begin your experience with RTI Music. Thanks for watching.